Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. The basis of Britain's defence is our nuclear submarine fleet, and within which, of course, we have our missiles, our nuclear missiles. That is our primary and last line of defence. It's the thing that will make others think twice. Well, according to Rear Admiral Matthias, Philip Matthias, he is a very senior man, obviously, as a Rear Admiral in the Navy. He says that Britain is no longer capable of running a nuclear submarine programme. He says there's a whole series of catastrophic failures. He says it's driven the nuclear deterrent to the brink. He says we cannot necessarily maintain a permanent nuclear presence out within the oceans of the world. And its inability to produce attack submarines on the scale required for putting, is putting a strain on crews and extending the length of deployments. So this is having psychological effects as well as recruitment problems. So during the Cold War, the silent service, as it was known, would deploy below the seas for around 70 days at a time, but this has now risen to 200 days. The recent Strategic Defence Review suggested the need to expand production to build at least another 6 nuclear submarines, but that costs money and we have a government not willing to spend it. He says at the current rate we will lack the ability to maintain a permanent nuclear deterrence at sea within 12 months. Now, this is just unbelievably bad. The plan, the AUKUS trial, was meant to produce 12 nuclear submarines for Britain, America, Australia. But apparently that now is in threat, even though we've signed the agreements and agreed to do it. That's now under threat. Building them isn't the issue. It's how many of these that they're building that Britain can afford to buy. They aren't cheap. But an SSN, which is the nuclear type of submarine that we have, is it's a big beast. It's an expensive beast to build. It's an expensive beast to maintain, and of course it's got a lot of people on board, and they don't want to spend 200 days at sea. 70 is bad enough, you'd think, locked in a tin can with other people and only allowed a 2-minute shower every other day. Yeah, that's fresh. My ex-next door neighbour was a dolphin, a submariner. He said it was great. 26 years a sailor, never saw the sea. There we go. But yeah, I think he's right. If we don't start pumping the money in, might as well just give up. I actually think we need to just make the world know that we're a neutral territory anymore. Withdraw, because who the hell wants to fight for this government anyway? We've got these warmongers now who want to put boots on the ground and fight the Russians. Don't. Resist the urge. If they're talking about conscription, send your children abroad. Let me know what you think. Thanks a lot. Bye.